Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome to Big Pharma. So, Big Pharma is a simulation game where we make and sell drugs. Yeah, that sounds like fun, right? But we're not criminals. Well, maybe some people look at us that way, but no, we run a big pharmaceutical company. We start off actually kind of small, and then you kind of build up over time. I've been playing this game for off and on for a few days now, and I'm not great at it by any stretch of the means. I am recording this on June 21st of 2015, so if you watch this down the road, you'll know that one, this game has not really been available yet because it's still in beta. And luckily I got my hands on it and I'm able to show it to you folks. It's made by a group called Twice Circled, and it is published by Positech, the same folks that brought us the really good Democracy series, which I've played a ton of. So without further ado, let's jump in. Now I'm doing this as a Let's Try series, so this is not in any way a review, though I will tell you right now I already like the game quite a bit. I'm not good at it, like I said, but I do enjoy it. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take us through the tutorial, and then at least parts of the tutorial, and then in future episodes, I'll do some of these challenges of various levels. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to do Drug Production 101, and you can see that the objective is to supply one painkiller treatment. Okay, sounds simple enough. All right, welcome to Big Pharma. Here, let's go ahead and pause it. Let's go over the interface just a little bit. As you can see here, this is the factory floor. Now you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out, and you can use WASD to kind of navigate around. First couple things I want you to know is these little dealies here in the wall allow you to both bring in ingredients and set up your line, and it's also where you attach to send things out. Over here we've got the belt, so we can add in sections of the belt like this. We can right-click to get rid of them. We can actually change it to create different angles. We can hold down the left mouse button, to create all kinds of weird looking things. That comes in handy later on. And then as you get access to different things through research, there'll be different buttons over here. Right now we have access to the basic, which includes a dissolver, which decreases the concentration of a drug by 1. And we have the evaporator, which increases its concentration by 1, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. The game looks kind of simple, but it's really not, at least not for my brain, because, well, I'm not that bright. Anyway, so under basic, we got these two items right now, and then under makers, we just have this, the pill printer, which is a not so efficient way and not that great way of finishing a line, but it's all we have available, so we will be utilizing it. Okay, so how do we make drugs? Good question. Okay, so over here tells us this is the production tab. Yes, I already went through all that. What we need to do first is bring something in. Effervescent jack-eared distillate is what we have coming in. It has a side effect of inducing nausea, but it has a benefit of, what's that there? Painkiller, which is exactly what we need. So we're gonna go ahead and, how do I close this? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put a belt in, like so. Though technically, I guess I don't have to. And what do we need here? We need to get into the effective range for the painkiller. So right now, this distillate, it has these attributes, and right here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, is where we're at in terms of the concentration of the drug. So it's not going to help us any because it's not going to produce a painkiller. If we make it right now, and I'll show you that. Here, if I just run over like that and hook it up to the exit, and I unpause it. Okay, so there goes the distillate, and it's going to go around, and when it gets to the other end, I'll show you what it makes. Not a whole lot. I think it's just going to tell us it's a sugar pill. Or nothing, because we don't even have a pill maker. So let's see what it does. Come on, distillate, go. Oh, does nothing. Okay, so if I get rid of this section here, and I put a pill maker over here, let me fix my line here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, let's grab a pill maker. The green is where it goes in, the green arrow, and you can actually rotate this with your mouse button, your middle mouse button. You can scroll up or scroll down to change its angle. So we want the green end so that we can access it, and the red end, oh, must be connected by belts. Yeah, I know that. All right, fine. So let's make a belt that connects here, and one that connects. There we go. This is a complete waste of space here, but that's all right. Now, we'll just let the distillate run. We can speed this up a little bit down here. Go, distillate, go. It's gonna run through the pill maker. Ching, 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 ching. Comes out the other end. There's our little pill. Oh, and then as it exits the first time, we get to name it. All right, it's a sugar pill, so it's not gonna do anything for people. It's just basically a placebo, right? So we're gonna call this Chump's pain pill, because you're complete chump if you use this as your pain medicine. There you go, people, buy that. Now you can see down here we're actually losing money producing that because nobody's really buying it from us because it's just not a very effective pill, right? All right, so what do we do to fix that? Well, let's pause it and let's see. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go back and look at the. Oh, come on. Oh, get rid of that. I want to look at this. Why aren't you not letting me look at it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, again, we need to get the effective strength into this green area right here so that we're actually taking advantage of the painkiller attribute of this particular ingredient that we're using, or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying. So we need to increase, at least by 1, its concentration. Now, if we do that, the nausea, the side effect is going to go up by 1 as well. But you don't pick up the negative until you actually reach this area. So if we increase it just by 1, it'll be a mildly effective painkiller, but it won't induce nausea. So let's go evaporator, right? Because there you go. It says increase concentration by 1. All right. So we'll do something like this. This guy won't mind being in close quarters. He's fine with it. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, let's start the line back up again. Our little ingredient here, the distillate, will go into the concentrator. Now you see it's different. It comes out as these crystals, and it has the painkiller effect, but it doesn't induce nausea. You see? These little squares, we're in the 5th square, which started the painkiller attribute. Now we're going to run through the pill maker. And now it's a different colored pill. And this one is the Smarty pill, because smart people use this pain pill because it actually does something. Complete! So you can see now we're making money and we've made a painkiller. That's basically that's the very basics of how to start, but let's go check out another one, shall we? Alright, so we finished this Drug Production 101. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, let's pause it, see what we got going on here. Okay, in this tutorial, you'll learn how to upgrade cures. Upgrading a cure in Big Pharma is crucial to success. Higher level cures attract higher values. It's possible to make more money with them. Alright. So before we can make more production lines, we need to expand our factory. Purchase. Oh, okay. So we need to purchase a new area. Okay. Bam! Look at that. Oh. Okay, so we've done that. Now what? Now we have to have more space. Yeah, I got that. Importing ingredients. To import an ingredient, click on the empty socket to import our first. Okay. So this one it says. Great. Alright, now what? Keep track of all our ingredients. So we want to get this one again? Really? Alright, you'll see our familiar painkiller effect on it. Alright, so we want to import. So now we're bringing in the effervescent Jack Your Distillate yet again. Hover over the painkiller effect to see its upgrade reaction. Well, we know that it can ease a migraine. Oh, okay. This tells us you can upgrade it to ease migraines by getting it to a concentration of between 7 and 10. Right here. So if we click on cures, we can see that if we can get it up here into this effective range between 7 and 10, again, the little green thing that said it was a painkiller effect, then we know that it could fight migraine type pain. So we're going to need to get it to a 7 to 10 concentration, and we're going to have to upgrade it with the evaporator again, except we're going to need several of them to make it happen. All right, so let's go back to our production tab. So, 7, huh? So 1, 2, we're going to need at least 3 evaporators. It is going to make people nauseous. Yeah, kind of an unfortunate deal there. All right, so let's see. How do we want to set this up? Something like this. All right, like that. And we could do something like this. And then what about the pill itself? Pill printer? Will you let us connect directly? Oh, they changed that. Used to you could do that. All right, well, fine. Hold on. You can double click on something you've placed if you want to change it up a little bit. So we'll go like, maybe move it back 1 like that. That should work. Okay, now let's grab pill printer. Okay, put a belt in here, a belt in here, connect this, connect this. There you go. You want to make it as compact as possible whenever you can, because as you can see, more floor space obviously costs you more money. Plus, each piece of the production line costs you money. So the more efficient you can make your design, the more compact, the more money you're going to make off each drug. All right, so let's see here. Now it's telling us, remember, you could use evaporators to increase your concentration. Current concentration is 4. Yep, we know that. We'll need 3 evaporators, which we have. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, well, let's see if this works. So every time it passes through, it's going to change a little bit. So it comes through here, and you can see now it's painkiller. It's got a rating of 5. It's going to pass through another evaporator. Now you can see it's at 6, but it does induce nausea. Now there'll be other things that you can get later on that will reduce side effects and still improve the product, but we don't have access to that yet. Okay, now we're passing through yet another evaporator. There we go. Now, is this gonna work? Well, let's see. Ache soother, huh? Mally's brain buster. Was that enough? No, doesn't look like it. Hold on. Well, doesn't look like it was enough. Why is that? Well, we need 3 evaporators. We've got 1. 1, 2, 3. There's a possible layout it gave us. Why isn't it good enough? I can honestly say I don't know. Hold on. Take some time for the drugs to move through the evaporator. Select it. La la la. Your painkiller's been upgraded. No, but it hasn't been upgraded. Come here. It's not upgraded. Why are you lying to me, machine? Alright. Well, when in doubt, what's this one making? The same thing, huh? No, it's making regular painkiller. Alright, hold on. I'll fix it. Don't look at me like that. Told you I wasn't very good at this game. Alright, hold on. We'll fix it, it's no big deal. I did something screwy. said we only needed 3 evaporators though, which I thought that was the case. Alright, what if we make it 4? Because that's always the answer. It's just more stuff. Let's see. Go like this. I don't know that this is going to make a difference or not. But that's okay, because it's fun doing this stuff anyway. Okay, hold on, hold on. No, I need you to go this way. There we go. And connect up. Alright. Now let's make sure I'm doing this right. I've got it connected up. Now it'll take some time for it to move through. Your painkiller has been upgraded to eases migraine cure, or it should have. Right-click on your current selection, open the maker, select the pill maker, rotate the mouse. Yeah, I've got all that. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, you stupid distillate. Turn into the thing I need. Here it comes. Come on now. What's the problem? There we go, eases migraine. Right, that's what I need. Give it to me. Well, I don't know why. What's the problem? Oh. Maybe if we put the connection correct. Here we go. Now we're in business, people. I said don't look at me like that. I already told you I wasn't great at this. Here it comes. This should be our migraine medicine. Go! Go! Get over there. Make me money. Okay, now, this one is the Mally Brain Buster. Buster! With the, like, echo. Bink! Complete. And then you can see our money's immediately going up. Now, as you continue to play the game, there'll be other tabs. There'll be a tab for the company, there'll be a tab for research, but we'll get into those in future episodes. I just wanted to show you kind of just the very basics of the game, and this is about as basic as it gets. Like I said, I'm not great at it, but I do like the game, and I've actually completed all of the tutorial stuff, so I will jump into, let's see. Leave this. We'll jump into some of the beginner challenges or something. As you can see here, there's 3 different color-coded bars. I got master on that first challenge. That's right. That's right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first look at Big Pharma. I am going to continue to play this game. Again, this will be a Let's Try series, so I'll play it as long as it's fun, which is probably going to be for a while for me. And if you folks are enjoying it, let me know. So again, remember that this game is in beta. It's only available directly from their website. That information will be in the links below this video. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Mal, and I will see you later.